Hi, welcome to another edition of It's Only Pots and Pans. It's the channel where the pots and pans does all the work and all you have to do is follow directions. Today we're going to be making a spinach salmon smothered in a coconut milk sauce. And for a little known fact, did you know that salmon is what they call a stress buster and it is rich in omega-3 fatty acids? We're also using a new equipment today called the updated International Induction Cooker. So to get started, we're going to have 4 salmon fillets, and we're going to also start off with the ingredients, which will be 5 cups of raw spinach, 4 salmon patties, 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, salt and pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic minced, a cup of coconut milk, 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1/4 cup of chicken broth, and a slurry mix, which consists of arrowroot or cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of water. You're going to mix that together, and some fresh parsley. So our induction stove cooker is unique because it comes with a set of pots and pans that you have to use for this cooker. But you can also use a cast iron skillet on this cooker. Okay, so let's get started with the salmon. If you brought it from the fish market and it has scales on it, you can remove the scales. We remove the scales. So we're going to start by flipping them over, and we're going to add some kosher salt and some crushed black pepper to it. So remember, what you do to one side, you want to do to the other side as well. So this is the crushed black pepper. And then you want to start putting your skillet on the induction cooker. Now this induction cooker, it will heat up real fast, so you probably have to adjust it back and forth. But we're going to start off on a medium heat. And you're going to add at least 2 to 3 tablespoons of avocado oil to it to get started. So what you want to do is you're going to sear the salmon. Unfortunately, I seared it and I moved it too soon and it didn't come out the way I wanted. So I flipped it over and did the other side, and it started to look pretty good. It smells good if nothing else. So once you have both sides seared, then you want to start to take it out, put it on a plate and let it relax, and you're going to set it aside. So once you have your salmon out of your skillet and you have it all set aside, then your skillet might look a little dry, so you might want to go ahead and you might want to add another 1 or 2 tablespoons or teaspoon of the avocado oil. Once you add your avocado oil, then you want to add your garlic, and that's going to be 1 tablespoon of garlic. And you want to saute it till it becomes fragrant and you can smell it. Now at this time you can see that my skillet is a little high, so I'm going to reduce the heat down to maybe a medium low because I don't want to burn my garlic. So now I'm going to add my coconut milk, and that would be at least 1 cup of coconut milk. I'm going to try to combine it with the garlic. Going to stir it. Then at this time I'm going to add my Dijon mustard. Going to stir to combine. This kitchen smells amazing. Now this dish is going to be a good dish for date night, or just something special for you and your kids, or just something special for yourself. And you're going to stir the Dijon mustard combined. Then you're going to add your dried thyme. And once you stir your dried thyme in, then you're going to add your chicken broth. And remember, you want to stir all this to combine. At this time, you're going to start loosening up the bits and pieces of the skillet. Those bits and pieces at the bottom of the skillet is where the most of your flavor is. Stir it to combine. and your heat should be still on a medium low. Trying to get all those bits and pieces up from the bottom. Yep, just like that. Stir it up. So at this time, I want to taste it and see if I need anything. It tastes pretty good, but I think I want to add the salt and pepper at this time. So you're going to add a pinch of kosher salt and crushed pepper, and that's going to be to your taste. So I turn my skillet up to a little medium heat, and you can see the rapid simmering. Now I'm going to add my arrowroot. That's the slurry. The slurry is what's going to make this sauce a little thickened, and you want to stir to combine. So now at this time, I'm going to add my raw spinach. That's going to be at least 5 cups of raw spinach. And it looks like a lot, but remember, spinach will weather down once it gets heated up and moist and warm. It's going to melt down, smother down, I'm sorry. So you're going to stir that to combine. Stir it all in. Make sure all the flavor is mixed in with the spinach. And at this time, the sauce is going to start to thicken up. So once you have your spinach combined in, now it's time to nestle in the salmon. And I just put them in skin side down. And my skillet is now on a low medium heat. So I nestle everything in just like that. And if there's any juice from the plate, please feel free to add that to the sauce. So now once it's nestled in, I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit so it can start with a little rapid simmering. And remember now, your salmon is not done at this time, so I covered mine and let it simmer for maybe another 2 to 3 minutes. Right before that, I tasted it to make sure everything was good, and everything tasted fantastic, amazing. This coconut milk is amazing with salmon. So like I said, I smothered mine and let it smother for about 2 or 3 minutes, and now it's done. So always remember to try to let your food rest before you plate it up, and you will notice that the sauce is kind of thick. And when you plate it up, I use a spoon. I should have used a spatula. So I'm going to plate it up, and I'm pair this up with a bowl of cauliflower rice. If you never tried cauliflower rice, you should try it. And I put my salmon on top of the cauliflower rice, and I'm going to take some of this sauce with the spinach and just pour a little bit over it. It looks amazing. Now don't forget, you have the parsley. So you want to drizzle a little parsley over the plate, and also drizzle some in the skillet over the salmon. Just like that. So now it's time to present your plate. And there you have it. The salmon smothered in spinach and coconut milk. It's time for okay, we're starting the taste test. And this is the salmon with spinach smothered in coconut milk. And it's paired with a bed of cauliflower rice. You have spinach.
Yep. It tastes good.
It tastes good? Okay, so there you have it. Beautiful. Salmon, the spinach salmon smothered in coconut milk, laid on a bed of cauliflower rice. So give me a thumbs up. and like and share my video, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and enjoy. And always remember that it is only pots and pans.